1, 2, 3. Because I'm Batman. Why did I just do that? Because I'm talking about Batman. You know, if you talk about Batman, whether it's a film, a comic, a video game, you gotta say it. So, because I'm Batman. And let's go. Hello YouTube, Ash here, and welcome to another episode of Precious Talks. Today I am back with another book review, and I will be talking about the graphic novel Dark Knight's Metal. So Dark Knight Metal is an event comic by DC. It stars the Justice League and features many other characters from the world of DC. It's written by Scott Snyder and illustrated penciled by Greg Capullo. So let's get into it. So here's the plot. Beneath the known multiverse is a nightmare realm. Out of this nightmare realms comes the Dark Knights. And these Dark Knights are in fact terrifying versions of Batman. Their goal is to drag the Earth down into the dark so it can be ruled by their leader, Batbossa. Now, with Batman trapped in the Dark Realm, it's up to the remaining members of the Justice League to defeat these Dark Knights and save Earth, and maybe even save Batman too. And that's the plot. So comic events are known to be a mixed bag. Sometimes they're really good, and sometimes they're really bad and complicated messes.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
So where does Dark Knight's Metal stand? Well, kind of in the middle, but let's get into what I liked about it first. So on the plus side, I definitely like the art in this book. Everything is beautifully illustrated, and I especially like the terrifying versions of Batman, the Dark Knights. And I especially like the version that is kind of a cross between the Joker and Batman, who even has a little army of mutant Robins with him. He seems really terrifying and really beautifully illustrated. But it's not just Batman and his counterpart that I like. I like how the rest of the team is illustrated and everything. Even, you know, when things are really going bad, you know, the color scheme is kind of darker. When things seem to be a bit more positive, you know, it's lighter. But all in all, it's really illustrated very, very nice. And props to Greg Capullo and the colorers. And I definitely like the heroic moments in this book. As a comic book fan and a fan of certain characters, I love when they get their moment to shine, you know. And it's not just Batman, all the others have like their heroic moments, and you know, it really gives you get pumped when you see these sort of things. You know, okay, I'm a little child, but I really get excited when something really cool happens. It's sort of like when Marvel, when Thor arrived on Earth, you know, these little moments like that, you know, they really get you, yeah, bam, you know. So yeah, I really enjoyed all the little heroic moments in the comic. And also, I've definitely got to hand it to Snyder because the book is dark at times. There were moments where I was thinking, did that actually happen? That's how dark it gets. So yeah, definitely give themselves a pat on the back, because I wouldn't think they would take that many risks, but they did. And yeah, I really appreciate that it went dark. I don't really like dark stuff, but yeah, I appreciate that they had the guts to go there. And I especially enjoyed all the cameos from the DC world in this book. Yes, I know it's an event book, but still, it's fun seeing different characters. Okay, some of them are just in one little panel or two little panels. So now let's get into what I didn't like about the book. And first up, I had a few issues with the story. Now, even if the book is super exciting, which it is at times it drags really, really slow, and you can find yourself getting quite bored. Also, I hate to say it, but the book gets really complicated at times. Like, really you're thinking, what's going on? You know, it gets so bad, especially when characters split up. They go all different parts, and you start thinking, what's happening? Is that happening there? What's happening? Why are they doing that? You know, what's going on? You know, it does get a bit too complicated. And yes, I know it's an event book, so I can understand that they wanted to throw everything in it to make it into a massive epic adventure. However, for me, it seemed like they threw too much in it, where it ended up sort of like in a complicated mess where you can't figure out what's going on, and that's kind of a shame. Now, this one is simply a personal choice, but I actually prefer Batman when he's in Gotham being a detective and solving crime, instead of, you know, on other dimensions fighting gods and trying to be a superhero. Because Batman is a hero, but he's more, for me, he's more like a crime detective, you know, taking out bad guys in Gotham and just saving his city, not saving the planet against all odds. But I knew what I was getting into, but I just thought I would just mention it, that I definitely prefer Batman in a smaller scale. And there were a few other things that I didn't like, but they are technically spoilers, so I can't get into them. One thing I can mention is the ending. I won't spoil it because it's definitely a spoiler, but yeah, when I got to the ending, I was thinking, oh, that happened, you know, it was that bad, so that definitely put the rating down for me, and it's a shame because I hate it when they do this, which I won't get in the spoiler, but yeah, the ending was meh. So in conclusion, I will give Dark Knight's Metal a 2.5 out of 5. The book is well illustrated and can be fun at times, however at times it can also be really complicated and the ending really let me down. So that's it for today. If you like this video, please click that like button and let me know in the comments which is your favourite and least favourite event comic. Let me know below, so let's talk about it. So I want to thank you all for watching this video. I've been Ash. If you want to follow me on social media, please do. I have Twitter, I have Instagram, so follow away. And if you want to see more of my videos, please click that subscribe button and tick the notification bell. I do want to do videos every week, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.